Now, one of the most asked things on my channel is, can I use a glass screen protector or any sort of glass screen protector with a waterproof case? Generally, the answer is no, unless you get the Ghost Tech Atomic. In fact, this very reasonably priced waterproof case is something that most people, I believe, should have in their case collection because of the versatility it offers your iPhone. The Ghost Tech Atomic 3.0 can be installed in seconds, will protect your iPhone from bending, it can handle 10-foot drops and take a plunge in the sink or toilet or, even a very shallow swimming pool. The buttons on the case are the best I've used on any waterproof case, but the gap in the screen protector is very noticeable. Now for my Ghost Tech Atomic 3, I've given this case a score of 4.1 A's out of 5. It is currently number 2 on my top waterproof iPhone 7 case list. The standout feature of the case, again, is the versatility it offers the iPhone. I personally prefer it over the LifeProof Free Dog and Bone Wetsuit Impact and Pelican Marine. If you want to know how all these cases stack up against each other, check out my top 5 waterproof cases for the iPhone 7. There's a video for it and a comparison tool on my website.
Real usage. Real reviews. mobilereviews-a.ca.
At mobilereviews-a.ca, we base everything we do on actual usage, and I'm talking about the brand, and I'm also talking about Monty and I. Haha. Now the comment I do see about iPhone 7 waterproof cases is, do I really need one since the iPhone 7 is waterproof? It's not completely waterproof. I've made another video on that, so do check that out. We've been putting the Ghost Tech Atomic 3 through its paces. You've seen a bunch of drops on Instagram. You've seen a bunch of drops. If you've been watching us for a while, you've seen us do some pretty awful things with the iPhone 6 version. The design of the Ghost Tech Atomic for the iPhone 7 has been updated from the iPhone 6. The biggest difference is the added rubber to the corners of the case, as well as the back being a lot harder. I'm a big fan of the upgraded back. In terms of size, the Atomic 3 is actually one of the biggest cases, waterproof cases that we've used. Now the entire case fits well together and feels incredibly solid due to the aluminum frame. I will note that a bad drop might result in the rotary switch come flying off, which apparently is the first time that Ghost Tech has seen that. Ghost Tech Atomic doesn't slide around easily, and the handling of the case is above average, as the large rubber bumpers on the corners help keep the iPhone stable in one hand. Wear and tear is better than previous versions, as there are rubber cover corners, so when you do drop it on the corners, it won't show scuffing as badly. It is still an aluminum frame, so it will still show a bit of wear and tear. Accessing the physical buttons in the Ghost Tech Atomic is the best out of any waterproof case. Most of the other waterproof cases you have to push through half an inch of plastic, but not with the Ghost Tech Atomic. The buttons make it feel like you're pressing a naked iPhone through the case, which is great, and the rotary switch is very easy to use, which was something I couldn't say for the previous version. Now, one of the reasons why I say the Ghost Tech Atomic is not a good day-to-day case is because the sound coming from the iPhone inside the Atomic is going to be very muted. Call quality is not good in this case. The sound coming from the iPhone in the case is the lowest out of the 7 cases that I reviewed, waterproof cases that I reviewed for the iPhone 7 so far. So if you're on vacation, you're probably not taking a lot of calls, or if you're out hiking and stuff, you're not planning on taking a lot of calls. So that's kind of why I still rate it very highly, but it's not recommended as a day-to-day case. But if you're completely hung up on getting this case, consider getting a pair of Ghost Tech SoDrops. They're a pair of Bluetooth headphones that sound amazing. I've done a review for those as well. The other thing that isn't great for day-to-day usage is that the gap between the iPhone and the screen protector is, well, quite large. That and the sound are pretty much the only gripes that I have with the Atomic from a functionality standpoint. Even with a screen protector installed, that gap is still there. It does occasionally result in double taps, and you're going to have to press your iPhone a little harder to get to the apps and stuff that you want to get to. So why am I excited about the Ghost Tech Atomic? Well, it could fit an iPhone with a glass screen protector and a skin, which is great in terms of versatility, because other waterproof cases, I don't have any with me right now, you have to take off the screen protector, you have to take off the skin. The waterproof cases are designed to fit exactly the iPhone without anything on it. So on a normal day-to-day basis, you probably have a very thin case, but say you want to go on vacation, you want to put into a waterproof case, well then you're stuck with taking off your screen protector, and if it's a glass one and it's chipped, well that one's pretty much done, because you're going to peel it off and it's going to crack. You could try to reuse the skin, and you can. I've done a video on that. But that takes like half an hour of your time to slowly peel away the skin. So everything about waterproof cases in general is just a big hassle, but not with the Ghost Tech Atomic. Now, instead of looking at it as a day-to-day case, think about the Ghost Atomic as another layer that you would add on top of your iPhone. It's another layer. It's like a screen protector. It's like a skin. It's just another layer of protection. Regular waterproof cases like the LifeProof Nude and LifeProof Free, I would think of them more like a big fat winter jacket. You know, the ones that are very, very warm, but if you're going on a winter hike, you're gonna be warm for about 10 minutes and then you're gonna be dying of heat for the rest of the 3 hours that you're hiking. Right, so the smart way is to kind of layer your clothing when you're hiking. Same thing with the Ghost Tech Atomic. You want to layer your protection. So some days you only need the slim case, like this Cotobi Synthesis, I think. But some days you're going on a hike, or you know you're going to be doing something stupid at a party. Put your iPhone in the Ghost Tech Atomic. You've got that extra protection, and you don't have to take anything off. That is why this case is so awesome. Now, for protection, the Ghost Tech Atomic is tougher above land than it is underwater. The Atomic is waterproof, it's IP68, but it's only rated to 4 feet in 30 minutes, whereas everything else is rated, on average, 6.6 feet in an hour. Now, above land, the Atomic can take a beating from 10 plus foot drops. Like, it's ridiculous how much punishment this case can take. You could toss it around in snow, and it'll even survive direct drops right onto concrete. And if you're worried about bending, this very thick aluminum frame is not conducive to bending. So it's tough as nails. So that's it for the Ghost Tech Atomic. To illustrate the gap in the screen protector, like, it almost sounds like a little drum. The screen usability isn't as bad with a thicker screen protector because you're minimizing that gap, but still, it's still there. What else are we doing, buddy? Yeah, now you're excited. I'm gonna eat a banana because I'm going to the gym in less than an hour. Olympic weightlifting, yay! Power cleans, yay! All right, thanks for watching.